Irish, hello. Hey, Pippi. Perfect timing, Irish. Hi. It's been an interesting night. I'm probably not going to be too long, but I'm going to do something I didn't think I'd be doing. Um, uh, so yeah, I'm just going to wait a couple minutes. Look at the baby monkey on the ladder. Um, I heard Jen apologize quite a few times. Um, I don't really accept it. Uh, like for a minute, I was like, "Oh," and then I remembered, "Hey, Rainbow," and then I remembered that second live that she did last night, and all of that venom and nastiness and non forgiveness and throwing all that old stuff up. It just it's a no for me. I don't unless she comes at me. I don't really plan on covering her or dragging her or anything like that. But yeah, the way she acted last night in that second live told me everything I needed to know if I wasn't already aware. It just kind of really finalized all the shit that was already obvious to a lot of people but me. Hey, not that Lauren Marie, right? What a weird night. It was horrible. Horrible. And now she's making excuses saying that she didn't block me. So, how are you going to give an apology and then act like you're not the supervisor, you're not the whole ass owner of the business, and the employee came to you and said, "Hey, I'm going to fire this person." And you're like, "Cool. Oh, but hey, that person showed up in a different outfit and they just came in a different outfit, but I just we just laughed. I just told them that I just look into their firing, and then we just had a good laugh. But I didn't fire her; the other person did. Or you know what I mean? That type of analogy. So she's not only is she not taking, like, she needs to take a cold hard listen to that live she did last night, and I believe she needs to do it publicly and own all of that disgustingness. She did delete it. It's over on Kendra's. And then people were saying, I saw people in her chat saying that she got dogpiled last night. And I'm like, wait a minute, was I not supposed to go live? Was I really, people, was I not supposed to go live and explain and show what a lying ass clown she was? Hey, Amber. Hey, Dorth DeRoth. Amber, I had double devicing for most of yours. No, I'm not firing Team NZ. I'm firing you, Pippi. No, I'm kidding. It's all your fault, Pippi. And not at all what anybody thinks I'm talking about. Yeah, the deer's in the monkey's water. The deer and the monkeys share. Those deer and those monkeys get along better than any single couple in this community. The monkey and the deer And also, when the humans come in, the monkeys and the deer don't care that the humans are. Now, I don't know what they think if the humans came and shared the water. Then they kind of walk away, like, because sometimes the humans come and fix the water and stuff. Pippi is finally. Except she's not fired for managing Maud, so she could still technically time you out. But she's just going to be metaphorically fired. Hey, Black Roses. um, but John went live, and I really honestly didn't think I'd be covering a John Yates live. But I'm not gonna mean cover it. Like, there were some things I disagreed with, but I oh, by the way, I am still blocked in Jen's chat. The irony of everything on top of all these apologies and trying to take away her responsibility of my being blocked. And then she's like, I think she muttered under her breath that she'd show, like, she could prove it with a screenshot. We saw the text, the DMs. We know Maud blocked me. I knew Maud blocked me before, but I knew Maud blocked me the day it happened. I DM'd Pippi. Pippi can tell you that same day that I was blocked from Jen's chat, I DM'd Jen, I let her know I was blocked, and then I don't know, maybe within a couple of hours, if not, might have been within 5 minutes. I don't know when. But at some point within the next little bit, I said, I'm blocked, or maybe it was the next morning. I don't know, but I blocked her and said, I am blocked in Jen's, and I know Maud did it. It didn't take a rocket scientist. And if Maud and John were supposed to be Jen's real friends, or her better friends, it shouldn't be real friends. Look, we should have all been adults, and she should have either had nothing to do with me because it would hurt her friend's feelings, or she should have just, said, I'm not dealing with it. People get over it. Sadly, Maud has a deep, Maud is another one of these people that just has deep vengeance. Look at the babies running across the ground. That classic live, the worst person, made a great point. Hey, Gypsy. Yeah, I went late, and I wasn't even going to go late tonight. And then I was trying to wait for Jen to, like, stop, but then she started going through her block list, and I'm like, you know what? Forget this. Just going to go live now, do my thing real quick so I can go to bed. Also, but if those are the people that you're closest to, you need to find a way somehow to be an adult about it. I remember back when I was friends with Muzz, and oh my gosh, I can't stand any of these people now. But it was mainly Muzz and what was her name? That chick from England that was friends with Muzz, that Muzz ended up calling the police on because she was trying to get away from Muzz and the friendship. And Muzz ended up doing a welfare check on her because she wouldn't return Muzz's anything. And so Muzz, like, freaked out and got, what was her name? Okay, and what was my point to the story? Now I'm trying to remember her name. And oh yeah, so it was mainly her, and then it was also the Campbell Soup and Muzz. The three of them threw fits when, or according to Muzz, the two of them threw fits to Muzz, and Muzz came to me throwing fits, saying Maria needed to be blocked, or none of my friends were going to come back to my channel. Hey, Kendra. It was very last minute. She was like, if you don't block, hey, Stacy, if you don't block Maria, then you're going to lose all your friends. None of us are going to come to your channel. And I'm like, shit. Well, this is a shitty situation. On one hand, you've got your friends who shouldn't necessarily put you in that predicament, but most of us have been there, either as content creator or sub, in one way or another at one time or another. So it is what it is. But I went to Maria, and now Maria will still swear to this day that she got blocked in my chat because of Siwa. And every time I correct her and tell her no, it was because of Muzz. But the whole Muzz for president and all, we gotta keep the bad stuff out of the public image. So I went to Maria, and Maria handled it very graciously. And I'm not going to lie and say I wasn't a little scared that I wouldn't get, the shit drug out of me for the next week. But I saw no other opportunity. I'll tell you what, the one thing that never came to my mind was to go to Maria and talk shit on Muzz, and then to go to Muzz and talk shit on Maria, and then just act like nothing's going on when shit blows up in my face. No, I didn't do that. I knew the likelihood that I could get really dragged, and again, Maria was at the time very gracious. Now, I'm sure Maria would never say such nice things about me, in the past me, but thank God I'm not a Momo. And I didn't watch her live this morning. So that's another reason I can be unbiased on that. So I say all that to say, Jen, grow the fuck up. And just because somebody gets mad at you, like here you've been preaching for months and months and months about, Jules, you accepted me. Jules, you accepted me after all of that and after everything. You accepted me. You knew I wasn't crazy, Jules. You accepted me, and now you're all mad at me, Jules. But you accepted me, Jules. And then last night she's screaming out about foias and shit from me, and screaming that I got all kinds of foias on her and all this. I mean, let's just let's just leave each other alone, Jen. I'm not willing to accept your apology, but I'm not sitting here dogging you out either. Just explaining how to adult in these kinds of situations. Like, you're not the only one on this platform who's had these kinds of issues. But the fact that you would betray the people that you were so close to, and that I'm the only one that got an apology. Like, you're so much closer to all of these other people. I mean, I thank you. I don't mean to have that sound like a question, but I feel like um we are all absolutely equally deserving of apologies. Um, you, Jen, were the one, and I can't even believe. I swear to God, is Chantal in here? Because Chantal really might need to move me up on her grifting addiction people to cover on TikTok. Because the statement I'm about to make, one might wonder. Let me take a drink of my Coca-Cola. You completely fucked your friend over, Jen. And you did it like you were being two-faced to her, and you were lying to her because then you're trying to you're trying to cover yourself for me, so I didn't know that you gave her permission. And so of course she was, I mean, I'm defending this woman I cannot stand more than anybody in this community is this woman. And my God, I'm disgusted. I am defending her. I don't even, I need to stop preoccupying myself or I'm going to forget how I'm defending her. Oh my goodness. Not that, Lauren Marie. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Kendra, Lavender Lady, Gamecock Jenny, Jasmine, and Sherry Wine. Oh, not that, Lauren Marie. Thank you so much. It's diabolical to treat somebody that's supposed to be such a good friend to you. I mean, and Jen has gone on and on and on about how Maud has treated her so well and all of these things. Um, and yeah, actually, I don't even know if I'll need to play John's live because then John was also just saying, John was talking about how Jen in the text messages, not that Lauren Marie. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Irish Black Roses Rainbow, Nanny of Eight, and Shaquille Oatmeal. Okay, that's a really funny name. Thank you, NTLM. Aw. Thank you. I love you. Regardless. Um. But John was saying of all people that Jen could talk behind his back to, it had to be me. He's right. I'm agreeing with him too. He's right. Um, just because I don't like these people. I mean, she was supposed to be such good friends with them. I mean, and that's, I was going through all of her old DMs, and that's not the only time she even talked about them. Um, but John, at the same time, just think about Jen talking shit to Julie about me. Same feeling. Same exact feeling. And John, while we're on the subject of Julie Maud, she caused all this. I guess I am going to play his live, actually, real quick. It's not being generous. It's just I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Like, if you're really close to the people, you need to show your loyalty and be more respectful. And if you can't even be loyal to the people that were closest to you, and then you're just like apologizing to me and not the people that you're closest to, it just. Hey, IB. Oh, I know you come in right when I'm getting ready to turn the babies off. Not that, Lauren Marie. Thank you. Oh, sure, Brooke. What happened? I mean, maybe are you asking if what happened to me? Do I need a lobotomy? Because that would make sense if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I'm always a big word salad of crap. Um, I don't know. Now I was gonna play it because of what I was saying, but now I can't remember what I was saying. So I'm like, I don't know if I need to play it or not. She, uh, she gave John a $25 super chat, as John does. Typical. Nothing. I was just expecting this on a Tuesday. Oh, yeah. I guess it's Tuesday for me. Oh no, it's Wednesday. What day? I don't know what freaking day it is. God. It was a cash app, okay, of $25. He didn't see it. If it's just, wow, cash apps are hard to see when you're live. They are definitely. In fact, I need to thank somebody from the other night who sent me one the last time I was live. Is today Tuesday? Because now I'm all kinds of confused. Yeah, it's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. Last week, I couldn't remember if it was Tuesday or Wednesday either. And then I saw somebody write somewhere, it's only those people without jobs that can't remember what day of the week it is. And I wanted to highly protest that because for the 40 years that I worked, I still never knew what freaking day of the week it was. Every day felt like Monday until Friday. And then, like, the first 3 days felt like Monday, and then the last 2 days were Friday. Still Tuesday for you. So I guess just on the East Coast. So it wasn't. I think it was almost. It wasn't really a meltdown. He was angry. I mean, I guess it was a little. He was very, very, very frustrated. I don't. Really, I'm trying not to. Like, I really don't want to. Because if when I play this, I don't want to. Like, I'm not trying to come down on him personally. I can see why these people were mad. Oh, that what has to do with Lita is that all of us. Oh yeah, this is what about Julie. All of us would all rather argue with each other, and oh god, he said something so funny about a bunch of the old ladies club arguing with each other or something. I don't know. That was funny. Um, but he said something about just all of us are always arguing with each other, and none of us care about the baby. And he thought that because we're called the 90-day community. Let me just play it. Let me shut up. All right, share this tab. Oh yeah, I had to do it incognito so I could get all the checkup.
That someone.
Oh, nice, Kendra.
This is going to be quick.
Yep, it will be quick.
People won't need updates. I don't have any to give you other than hearsay. So I'm not going to report on stuff that, oh, I heard this and this one told me that. I'm not, especially since she's, so itchy to sue me because, she's got enough time on her hands after killing her baby and stuff like that. So as far as Lita goes, I have absolutely nothing to give you. I heard some stuff today. I don't know if it's true. And without any type of real receipt, I'm not going to give that to you.
So he just wants people to know up front. It's Not supposed to be about Lita this live, I guess.
For why I'm really here.
Hey,
I just got
Bulletproof.
off working, I don't know, since it's 11:49, since 8 in the morning, however long that's been. I really thought, and forgive me for being gone, that in 6 months' time, people might turn a new leaf. I really thought that in the essence of Lita killing her 5-week-old baby, that we could all come together for once, and maybe try to handle this, because this is the 90-day community. Well, fuck all that.
John decided to unmod everybody.
This is not the 90-day community. It never has been. This is the John Yates community that was built around me. Like, we all know what's going on, because the only people in this community that talk about 90-day, other than me, is Heidi and Brooke here and there, and an occasional post from Maria
So does E11.
about someone I don't like on the cast.
So does E11. And none of the rest of us ever talked about 90 Day. I didn't. I mean, you're not wrong. We aren't talking about the baby. I have no business talking about that situation. No business. It's tragic, but I leave that to the experts. I wouldn't even be doing all these streams if Maud hadn't come at me in Kendra's chat that night. I mean, Maud maybe could have been a little more concerned herself in that moment and thought about a baby and not the fact that Rainbow was asking um, a question that nobody needed an answer to. To be fair, Rainbow. Kendra talks Bravo content sometimes. I'm actually working on something that I hope I follow through with um, about Cincinnati and some stuff, crazy stuff going on here again. I spent my morning doing that instead of watching Maria, which might be why I'm still in a good mood today.
So let's not kid ourselves here when we are saying this is the 90-day community, when it's not. Because if this was a true 90-day community, everyone would be on top of Lita's ass like I have been, instead of playing 4, 5, 6-year-old lives against each other that everybody can repeat. This one plays a live. I can't believe in.
We're not doing much repeating. I mean, maybe that's Jules and Amzie. I don't know what they're doing over there if they're repeating stuff, but. Oh, I'm staying away. Thanks, Dolly. Pardon me. Appreciate. Hey, Health. I'm not sure where you heard that news, Rin 1010. Did you see us having a reunion I forgot about? He made apologies, but that doesn't mean they were accepted or we made up. But I'm also not here coming for him either. So this is nothing to do with dragging him. I have no desire to make up with him or anything like that. But I also have no desire to drag him either.
6 months. You know what? But if I came back in 6 years, it would have been the same fucking thing.
Well, yeah, probably it will be in 6 years if we're all still here.
Absolutely the same thing. Disgusting.
You're right.
Nobody can get along. Not even for the sake of a 5-week-old infant. No one can get along. Disgusting. How could you? And then everyone in the background. How could you forgive John? How can?
That's not true, though, because Brooke has made an effort, a huge effort, to be very forgiving and get along. There are all kinds of people in your chat. But again, you don't want some of us talking about this. Come on. You don't want me I mean, it's just when people say that there's all kinds of important things in the world we could be talking about, there's some things that we just shouldn't discuss. I mean, we're bottom feeders, for fuck's sake. Right, a lot of people, exactly, yeah, right. I mean, yeah, I'm not qualified. I I'm not a mother. I don't have a maternal instinct. Quite frankly, I don't like most babies. Not to say that this isn't tragic. I'm not trying to make light of a horrible situation. Um, I'm just pointing out all the ways that I am one of the least qualified people to discuss that with her and the 90-day thing. And I am glad that people are bringing awareness. I hope that this situation, he should be on YouTube specifically talking about Alyssa. I don't. I don't think it's as good when he veers off and he tries discussing all these other things. And definitely people are going to have a million questions. Let me keep playing.
Don't forget that. It's not about forgiving, because I can't forgive shit. I, as a human being of 46 years old who spent the last 5 years and lost a lot to this bullshit, decided that it wasn't worth holding on to all that anger anymore.
Hi,
And just to
Empress.
give everybody a clean slate and just to let it go. And that's all I wanted.
Congratulations, Kendra. I am so excited for you. I can't wait to hear all about it on whenever you feel like going live again after you start and you're not too exhausted. Yes, health, sending prayers.
That's it. And I thought people in turn would be like, okay, yeah, you know what? I don't like John, but he's on to something here, and like maybe we could all do this. And I never expected us to go on a fucking picnic together, or dancing. That thought never crossed my head. But I figure, we're all 40, 50, 60, 70 year olds. And what's more important to these people?
John, what 62-year-old do you know that's going to spam a chat with Muzz for president over and over and over and over again? You really thought that we were mature in this group? Are you kidding me? You with the lifetime ROs, and now you guys are like sort of, I wouldn't say they're made up, but they're in a place where they don't despise each other and they're not coming for each other. It's a shame that people had to lose out on so much money for two adults to do maturity and adulting. So that is an odd question to think you'd come back to a bunch of mature elderly people. I'm sorry, not everybody here is elderly. Sassy's a baby compared to most of us. I can't believe you hit 30. Welcome to the 30s.
Is not the fact that Lita killed her 5-week-old baby. What's more important is that John's talking to Heidi, Brooke's talking to John, Julie's doing this, that one's doing that. How can they talk? Because what it boils down to,
I mean, it's human nature. Everybody had questions. It was crazy. It was like just everybody had questions. That's what happens when breaking news comes, and then people are like, you just see relationships changing and the landscape changing. Oh, by the way, the chat is not caught up to what he's saying. Oh my gosh, you're really young too. I thought your maturity, not your looks, was maybe 4 years older. Maybe. I'm sorry.
Is that everybody wants to see everybody fight. And I'm not going to do it. I have let my guard down with people that have tried to actively ruin my life for years.
I don't want to fight with anybody new.
For years. I said, John, it's not important. Who cares if they did that to you? Who cares if this happened? Who cares if you lost your fucking house because of that person? What's important is this 5-week-old. And then you have people on Reddit with the fucking memes and, oh, John's telling Brooke not to post the screenshot dance, and John's in Sherelle's live kissing.
Why do you know what's going on Reddit? I don't know if you're looking yourself or people are sending to you. Julie got defensive in chat at some point and said she wasn't sending John stuff. But we know her addiction to looking at Reddit. And because she can't help herself. She cannot freaking help herself. So maybe she didn't send the stuff to him. Maybe he's looking on his own. But that's stupid because you knew people were going to do that. And I'm sorry that sometimes your hairstyles represent a certain horrible figure of the past whom you've also referenced a lot in your past.
I've done nothing of the sort. Everyone's kicking John's ass. They all want to be with him again, but let's remind everybody.
Okay, I'm the only elderly one in the room.
Let's remind someone is going to be the epitaphs of all their gravestones, because these people are so deeply invested in hate, so stuck in the past that they can't see the light of fucking day, and I feel bad for them.
I don't want to be invested in hate. It's your little moderator again that came running into Kendra's that night when I was minding my business. Nobody was bringing that up. There is stuff going on with the baby, and I was in Kendra's. Wasn't gonna. Like, part of this drives me crazy because, like, Maud's responsible for some of this shit. Especially, the whole fact of, although actually it's good that we all know that, Jen's being really two-faced. But, if Maud hadn't, gotten her fucking panties all up in a wad and ran to Jen and asked her to, if she could block me, by definition, that's Jen saying she didn't block me. But, if she hadn't done that, then, they wouldn't have found out that Jen was talking behind their back. And I wouldn't have either.
And here I am working. Now, back in here, John's homeless again.
Oh my God, I don't have to fucking give it to her for that one, do I? I do not want to give Maud credit for that one. Like, I have already given her more than fucking anybody should.
And, Julie's paying for John's cats. All because I did 3 lives on some woman who killed her baby.
I hope the cats are fine.
I don't want that into this fucking bullshit community. I let everything go.
If somebody's paying for your cats right now, that's awesome. If you're paying for your cats right now, that's awesome. Georgie looked very fluffy and lovable.
Because I thought we could all come together and be real fucking adults and let the rest of the world see that maybe there's a skosh of humanity left in all of us, myself included. Because we've all done shitty things. But no, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. And in 2 fucking weeks, I feel like I felt 6 months ago. So when I say that y'all are fucking cancer and poison and toxic, I mean it. Because you can take something as trying to get justice for a sweet, innocent 5-week-old baby and turn it into, John's hungry for attention. John's trying to make money. John's grifting. John's doing this. And like, it is just the shittiest fucking thing I've ever seen.
You should have been aware of all of this. I mean, I don't know at what point over the years. Okay, let's keep playing.
Be honest with you.
I mean, it sucks, I'm sure, but
I, I just want no fucking part of it. I really thought that all of us could be like adults, but clearly that's not the fucking case. When forefront and center, every live that everyone's doing in this 90-day community, it should be about Lita and this how she killed the baby and justice. But no, you're too busy about, well, who gave that to John? And Brooke and John are talking. And Ginny, and what's John going to say?
it was
And
genuine.
and Brooke put him in a position. And, oh my God, Julie's fighting with Cooch. And this, that, and like, God, oh fucking mighty. What is
I
wrong
agree,
with all of
Brooke.
you? What? Because I've come back not trying to ruffle any fucking feathers, trying to put the news out there.
I appreciated his
It
apology.
doesn't matter.
That's why I decided I
Oh, John
wasn't
did
gonna.
this, John did that, John shot who, John preyed on that, John did this. You fuck John. I'm like, listen.
Whoops.
That we could all do this just for the sake of that poor baby that never had a voice, that didn't have anyone to speak for. And that's still because people would rather, instead of talking about the poor baby that's deceased, you're talking about, well, can you believe that Brooks and John's chat? And can you believe that Payne did this? And can you, and like, that's the takeaway. No one ever said that anybody was forgiving anything. I couldn't forgive anybody for what they've done to me. It's the point of letting go of it and moving past it. So you don't carry that with you every fucking day. But y'all carry it with
What part, Brooke? I'm 30 seconds ahead or so. He's mad because it should all be about Alyssa and everybody shouldn't be fighting with each other. And that he came back specifically about Alyssa and all this other stuff's happened. Am I getting the gist? Him is liability.
you every day. And then you want to make fun of me. I'm the outsider now, coming back into this world with a fresh new take. And what I see with these eyes is everybody just wants to fight. The subs want to fight. The content creators want to fight. The people on Reddit want to fight. I could save a orphanage that's on fire with puppies in it. Wouldn't matter. Because,
Thanks,
did
Brooke.
you see John's haircut? He looks like Hitler. And for a group of adults, that want to be like, oh, we're on the up and up, we're pulling out wrongs, we're doing this. You're doing shit.
We have climbing gyms all over the country, so we use Google Meet to connect with our staff.
Shit. Disgusted. I've never been more disgusted in my life, and I say that off working 2 different shifts today, just coming fucking home.
It's still too raw.
And then having to deal with this bullshit. Because I let everybody, I gave everybody a clean slate. My dumbass decided that was.
He saw the love and jumped in too quick and didn't realize that everybody was still just as crazy as they've always been. And then got burned by somebody he really trusted at the hands of somebody he really can't stand. I mean, I can't blame him for being upset. I can say that I would probably be reacting just like this. If I get really, really mad and emotional, then I'm going off and cussing and especially when I feel that loyalty has been broken in a bad way. Oh.
school. And then you have people, and I figured, who's gonna fuck it up first, John? I didn't have it on Jen. Jen Bailey has to talk out of every side of her big wide open mouth. Tell this one she's friends with them, tell this one she's friends with them. And then I get caught in the crossfire because she sends me a catch app on Friday night, which I didn't even see. And, you know, when I'm covering Lita, I don't even want catch up. I don't want super chats. And if you notice, I don't thank anybody because I think it's inappropriate to say, oh, Lita Killer, oh, thank you for the $5 super chat. It's stupid. I'm not going to do it. I don't have my banner running. I haven't since I've been back. I don't want cash apps. I don't want super chats. I just want to get the move. Am I thankful for it? Yeah. But like, I'm not, you know, when I'm talking about that, it doesn't make sense to me to stop my conversation when I'm talking about a baby killer. Oh, thank you, Jen Bailey. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. And yesterday I gave it back to her because Jen has to go to Cooch, of all people. Cooch, who for the last 3 years, I'm not even dogging Cooch, I'm just telling facts. Cooch for the last 3 years has been nothing but dog me, ran her channel against me. And she has to go into Cooch, of all people, and say, oh, hey, Cooch, can you believe that John, and I give John a catch app? And he didn't thank me? Are you fucking kidding me? So I asked Jen to give it, because I sent that shit.
He is 100% right. And again, all I have to say to that one is that's the exact same way I felt about her and Julie talking behind my back. Your biggest enemy, and they're talking shit when they're acting like they're your friend. But she owed her loyalty to Julie, but she owed me not to lie to me and not to talk behind my back. Yeah, we do.
Back as soon as I found out about this last night. And then because Jen is telling everybody that she sent me money, oh, now I'm grifting, now I'm homeless again, oh, Julie's taking care of my fucking cats, all because of that. All because I didn't thank Jen because I didn't see it. And this is the fucking mentality we're dealing with here. And I'm tired of it. So you know what? Everybody go fuck off. I'm good.
I started scrolling back in the chat because that was the point I realized that the mods didn't have wrenches. And I thought, but wait a minute. And so I was scrolling back to double check something.
I spent the last 6 months off YouTube and happy as a fucking clam. And I don't need to be around any of you. I can handle this on my own. I really thought that for once in your fucking lives, you could be adults. But no, this community is shit. And it's not a 90-day fucking community. It should be called old women who go crazy on each other, morning, noon, and night community. That's the new name for it. Try to do the right fucking thing. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm not asking for anything from anybody. And this, no. Unreal. And people are so thirsty, and I know everyone's going to jump on this live because that's all you fucking got. That's all you got.
I didn't mean to,
so
John.
Fucking sad.
I didn't mean to, but I really wanted to get my feelings out on this. And the best way to do it for me is to play your words. And I'm not trying to drag you. I promise.
How could you be like, and I'm only this clear because I've been away from it for so long. And I mean, Jen was the first one. I'm sure that, she got, because Jen's sloppy. But for me to get, for memes to be God, that's a hard word to say. Being made of me, home, like, it's the same shit. Oh, why? Because I wanted to go live and say, oh, Lita killed her baby. See, like, again, it's not who sent it. It's the fact that it's even said. Everybody wants to, like, when all this stuff about Lita came out, everyone was mad. Well, who sent it to John? Who sent it to Brooke? Who didn't send it to Brooke? Who sent it to Bix or whatever? The fact that
because that was all about Maria. And then that was also all about wanting to know from the outside. People were just, including myself, were just really, really curious. Like, if Eric was being, undercover or whatever. I mean, honestly, that truly, you were probably the third thing in line for that. Like Maria and who the messages came from were that wasn't about you. And we're just, we're just, sometimes we suck.
should have been happy that it was sent to somebody. and the news was out there. But no, y'all are getting mad because, oh, I got it and not this one. And this one got it, but not that one. Your train of thought, and no one outside of everybody here will understand what I'm saying unless you walk away from it for months like I did. Oh, I know it. I know it. I know it. And all I'm trying to do here is have I been messy? Have I, other than speaking about Jen right now, because I was just in Jen's chat, I said, let me explain this to you. And she goes, oh, no, you hurt me. She's trying to tell all my haters that she's giving me money that I didn't ask for. And I didn't thank her for it. Like she doesn't know what she's doing. I'm over.
I didn't even think anything of it when she sent it to me. I ignored it and was trying to keep her focused on what was going on. I knew she was just trying to manipulate me and use people that, like, she thought I would. She thought it would throw me off. Be like, oh, let's talk shit about John and Maud. Nope.
Right. This is a good for nothing piece of shit show.
I am too.
You would think a 5-year-old, and everybody knows how awful fucking Lita is. Everybody knows Lita did it. But no. The haters come in, all in the chat, like, oh, let's defend Lita. Well, you know what? I'm going to send Lita all your kids' information. That way she can babysit for you. Let's see what happens then. I'll make sure that Lita's the new lunch mother and serving your kids lunch at the cafeteria. I'll make sure Lita's at the vet's office, dealing with puppies and stuff like that. You know what? I'm going to hire Lita at your, I don't know, your accounting office. That way she can really steal from you. John doesn't like the thing about the Brooke Super Chat dance. Everybody fucking play it. The way people spin things. Me and Brooke had a joke. And I'm like, oh, you're not going to play like the Super Chat dance, are you? And now Brooke had to say something, and now everybody has to play the Super Chat dance. Why? Because I'm trying to, it's like there's honestly nothing good you could do here. And I'm just disgusted.
Sorry, Empress.
I took everyone's lunch away, not because any of my moderators had anything to do with it, but I don't need moderators anymore. I don't. Why? I check all my comments that are held, and if somebody talks that in the chat, I'll take care of them. Moderators are too much trouble. Especially for someone who's on YouTube. Not very often, and after this night, not much after that. I don't sit and to say, oh, Julie's taking care of my cats. Oh, we're homeless. Like it's the same dog pile. But everybody wants to go kiss Jen's ass. Oh, Jen, you're not well. You can do whatever you want.
She was given grace like you're giving grace.
So I'm done with this. I was done.
I mean, they say everybody deserves grace, and there's going to be people who give it to them, so.
I don't need YouTube. I don't want YouTube. And really, I thought, oh, maybe we could do a recap. No, God, no. I want nothing to do with anybody. My chat's open. You could chat in here. I told everybody I don't want to talk to them last night. I'm done. Because YouTube is nothing but poison. And you would think that a baby dying would be enough to wrangle people around. Because I thought, oh, look, people have humanity in themselves. But no, that's still not good enough. Because everybody ultimately wants to see everybody fight. And God forbid someone makes up with somebody. Even like, you don't know the conversations I have with Brooke or whoever else. Or what kind of status we're at. Nobody knows. But you want to say, oh, now everyone's kissing my ass? Why? Because I had some pretty good stuff out there about Lita, and because people agree with me, now they have to kiss my ass.
No, a lot of his subs did. A lot of his subs, his
It
loyal
really,
people,
it only took 2 weeks to get me
took me
here.
to it again.
But congratulations, because I haven't felt this shitty in a long time, and it's only because this whole cancer, all of it. And this is the things I get. I never wanted to come back to fucking YouTube. I never wanted to be a part of any of this again. But Lita had to go and kill her fucking baby, so here we are.
Brooke
I'm
never
not talking to
ever
anybody from YouTube.
suggested that.
Don't text me. I'm done. I'm going back to my normal life, back to my shopping cart because we're homeless, and Julie's taking care of the fucking cats. So that's it. When I have news on Lita, I will give it to you. And Godspeed.
Okay. Oh. So there you have it. Yeah, I didn't, again, like I said at the beginning, for a lot of people who just joined in, I had no intention of dragging John in that live at all. I just wanted to address some of the things he said. And still, because Jen still has me blocked also, not that I really wanted to chat, but I did want to say, I did want to let her know that there were other people who deserved an apology. And yeah. So that's why I decided to play it. Just loyalty is loyalty. You don't have to like the people to see the facts. This woman can be. I've never in my life been in a I don't even know what the proper word is. Been in a situation where there's been so much loathing between two people ever. And with that said, I can still see that Jen was wrong. So today, today again, yeah, yeah, she did. You're right. And part of the stream I watched, she did. You're right. Hey, Julie. And I thought I'd just try to quickly cover it tonight. Um, I was looking at to cover old content though on my next stream, so it won't be 5 or 6 years old because I don't think we've been around. We've Our oldest content would be from 2021. I think John, we had a couple of 2020s, but see, would there be some 2021s? And I think the B maybe. Brooke. Yeah, so 4 years is about the oldest that we could go if we were going there. But I'm just thinking about going back 2 years on somebody. So, yeah, I guess that's all I got tonight. Not that, Laura Marie, thank you so much again. I know you never give super chats, and you were so generous, and thank you so much. 10 memberships, thank you. And Irish, I love that you're up so late and you're here. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry it wasn't a big live party. If it wasn't so late, it probably could have been. And mods, thank you. And everybody, thank you so much for coming in. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see y'all probably tomorrow somewhere. Good night. Of course I'm okay you're in here. Oh, wait, I didn't end it yet. Oh my gosh, Julie, I don't want you to feel awkward. Oh, don't, I didn't know. There's no reason at all. Silly. Who's going to remind me of turkey salt? Jeez. All right, good night, everybody. Yeah, I don't want to make people feel awkward at all. So I don't want any of this to continue. I don't want any new enemies. I do not want any